Coming to you from Florida, this is the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. And now, here is your host, the star of the Joker's Wild, Jason DeCanio.
All right, thank you, Brandon Scruggs. Hey, welcome everybody back to the Joker's Wild. Thank you. It's been quite some time since we've been around here on the show. A couple weeks off during this interesting spring. We just had daylight savings time just a couple days ago. So I don't know if you guys lost some sleep, but I did. I don't know why. Well, if you lose an hour of sleep, they always say you'll gain it back later on in the year, somewhere along the lines. I don't know. Anyways, this is episode number 6, right? Your Honor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We're almost at the end of our season here. And we've given away a lot of money. In fact, we gave away the Joker's jackpot on the last show. It was won by one of our players. And so it's gone back to $50,000. And so somebody's going to have a chance at that at the end of the program. And in the meantime, Brandon, why don't you go ahead and introduce the 2 players for this first game?
Certainly, Jason. First off, our interim champion here comes to us from the great state of Virginia. He's a customer service representative whose cash and prizes total $183,030. Please meet Ray Weaver. And his opponent. He's our overall returning champion. Comes to us from the great state of Minnesota. He's a casino finance worker whose one win cash total is $7,000. Please meet Equals Peach.
Right. Equals and Ray, welcome back to the Joker's Wild. And let's start, of course, with the overall champion who hasn't been here for a while. And that's Equals Peach. How you been, buddy?
Hey there, Jason. I'm doing all right.
Good to have you back. You're one win and $7,000, which means you had a little bad luck in the bonus round against Lucy.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we never know, right? Well, hopefully you'll be able to establish a little bit of a streak because your opponent basically has come in as one of the interim champions, already has 2 wins under his belt and more money than you. But that's okay. You'll be able to hopefully take that spot back and become the overall champion again. We wish you the best of luck. And now we're going to go ahead and talk to Ray Weaver, who's back with us with 2 wins and $183,030. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What you been doing since we last talked to you?
Well, I've been, like I said last episode, I work with a basketball team at high school, and we just pulled off, in my opinion, one of our biggest upsets of my career. And thank you. And now we now have a state finals later on this week.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck in that state finals, but we also wish you the best of luck here because you took us for that $100,000 jackpot. We'll see what happens. Gentlemen, good luck to both of you. Here are the categories for this first game of the Joker's Wild. We have Animals, Back to the Future, board games, Ghostbusters, classic television, and toys and games. All right. Ray is in the challenger's position, so Ray, you'll start us off first. Good luck.
All right, let's get some jokers.
TV, board games, and toys and games.
Let's do classic television for 500.
Okay, classic television for 500. And here's your question. Before Curb Your Enthusiasm, which of these iconic 90s sitcoms did Larry David co-create?
Seinfeld.
That is right, and you have $500. You're on the board. Okay, our overall champion is up on the board, ready to go. Good luck, Equals.
Thank you very much, Jason, and spin them.
Classic TV, Joker, and a triple. There you go. Okay. Now, gonna do it for $2,000 or something else?
No, I'm gonna go off the board. Let's do board games for 1,000.
Okay, board games for $1,000. Your question here: how many sneaky blank tiles lurk in a standard Scrabble set waiting to be anything you want.
Blank tiles. 3.
No, that's incorrect. Ray, you can steal $1,000 if you know the number of blank tiles in a Scrabble board.
I'm gonna guess 4.
Ooh, so close, but not right. You were one less, equals 2. There are 2 of them. So no one gets that one. Okay, we're back to Ray for his spin.
All right, let's get some jokers.
Joker, toys and games, and animals.
I'll go toys and games for 1,000, please.
Okay. Your question here. Care Bears were created by which company?
Hasbro?
Oh, that's incorrect. Equals, you can steal $1,000 if you know who was the company that created the Care Bears.
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to guess Mattel.
No, you guys were good guesses, but no. Actually, we're looking for American Greetings. They were a card company, like Hallmark. Yes, they were the first ones to actually create the Care Bears. All right, Equals, you have control of the board.
And yoink!
That's a TV, Joker, and animals.
Let's try animals for 1,000.
Okay, question here in animals. Your first question. What do you call an animal that's a foodie, eats meat and plants?
An omnivore.
You're right for $1,000, and you take a $500 lead. Yes. Okay, Ray, it's back to you. You're trailing by 500. Your spin.
All right, let's get some jokers.
To the future, toys and games, and board games.
Let's do board games for 500.
Board games, okay. Let's see what you have in board games. This question here. What special square doubles the power of your entire word score when your tiles land on it?
Double word score?
That is right. You tied up the game at $1,000 apiece. Yes. Okay, Equals. Let's see. You got a tie score. Let's see if you can capitalize on this.
Let's go for it. Yoink!
Joker. Oh, and a triple with Back to the Future. Yeah. Hey.
Not a fan of Back to the Future. I'm going to go off the board and get once again with board games.
With board games. All right. Let's see if you can take this one here. In the world of Scrabble, which 2 letters pack a punch with a hefty 8-point score each?
Q and X.
No, that is incorrect. Ray, you can steal $1,000 if you know.
X and Z?
Ooh, so close. You guys are right with the X, but it's actually X and J. The other letter was J. Yeah, that
Got
8
it.
point. All right, Ray, it's your turn. Still a $1,000 tie here.
Okay. Really need some jokers now. Need some jokers.
Joker, Ghostbusters, and board games.
Let's go board games for 1,000.
Hey, board games again. Let's see what you got here in this question. Which board game zooms you through the ups and downs of life with tiny toy cars?
The game of life.
That's right. You go to $2,000. Yep. All right, we're going to take a break and play more of the Joker's Wild right after this.
ELJ 95.5 FM, New York's best rock. Caring about you and the music. WPLJ 95.5 FM, New York's best rock.
We've got great reasons for coming to town. Food Town.
Great produce,
Great meats. Great dairy.
great deli treats,
With great specials too.
This week, Food Town Soda, all flavors, regular and diet, 59 cents. And Morton's Fried Chicken, 2-pound package, only $1.99.
Great reasons for coming to town. Food Town.
Okay, we're back on the Joker's Wild. We have a good game here between Equals Peach, who's the overall champion, and Ray Weaver, who is the interim champion. Right now, Ray has got a $1,000 lead over Equals, 2,000 to 1,000. And we'll get back right now to the game. And Equals, it's your spin.
All right. Yoink.
Joker, Toys and Games, and Back to the Future.
All right. We'll go with toys and games for 1,000.
Okay, Toys and Games, your question. Lego was invented in which country?
Denmark.
That is right, and you tied up the game at 2,000 apiece. Back and forth we go. Good game, and Ray, it's your spin.
All right, let's get some jokers.
Board games, Ghostbusters, and a pair.
Board games for 1,000.
Okay, we go to board games. Your question. In which whodunit board game do you sleuth your way to solving a dastardly murder?
That would be Clue.
And you're right, you go to $3,000. Yes. $1,000 lead over Equals. Let's see if you can tie it up here, Equals, with a spin.
Well, I'll certainly give it my best shot. Yoink.
Joker, board games, and Back to the Future.
I'm going to try my luck with board games one more time.
Okay, let's see what we have here for you. All right. In which doodling board game do you sketch away while your team tries to decode your artistic masterpieces?
Can't think of it.
Ooh, Ray, you can pick up another $1,000 if you know.
Pictionary.
That's right, and you go to $4,000. Yes.
Dang it.
All right, stole that one from you, and now you have the $2,000 lead. Let's see what happens, Ray. Good luck.
All right, let's get some jokers.
Animals, Toys and Games, and Back to the Future.
Let's go toys and games for 500.
Okay, Toys and Games here. Your question. Name the handheld digital pet created in Japan.
Oh, what was it called? I don't remember.
Oh, all right. You can steal $500 if you know there, Equals.
Well, if it was handheld, I'm going to say... Nah, I got to say Pokemon.
Ooh, good guess, but no, it's Tamagotchi.
Oh, okay.
Tamagotchi. And I think Ray now knows that it was Tamagotchi, right?
Yeah, it was like some weird name I couldn't quite remember off the tip of my tongue, but
All right. Well, that's okay. Nobody got it, so we're back to Equals for his spin.
Yoink.
Joker, classic TV, and animals.
Gotta go for animals here.
All right, let's see what you got here. Which animal is a total plant lover, only eats leaves?
It's a bunch of them, I guess. Can't think of it.
Oh, you can win the game on this one, Ray, and become our overall champion. Which animal is a total plant lover? It only eats leaves.
I'm pretty sure that's an herbivore.
And you are the overall champion with $5,000. Well, there you have it. And Ray Weaver becomes the overall champion, picks up his third win on the show. Another $5,000 there brings your grand total to $188,030. Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. You got your third win on the show, and just a little bit you're going to play here against Lucy, see if you can get that $50,000. Equals, it was fun. We were glad that you came back to defend your overall championship. You do take $2,000 from us on this, and you leave us with a grand total with one win, $9,000. And I hope you have fun with it. You'll be eligible in 2 weeks to come back and try it again.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, Jason.
Oh, you're welcome. And we around there. We're going to take a break and be back with Ray and his chance at $50,000.
it's you, Harry. For a minute there, you startled me.
I got some pizza.
Pizza? Harry, I don't have time to make pizza.
Did I say anything about making pizza? It's frozen. See? Gino's.
Gino's? I didn't know they made a frozen pizza.
It's right there in the freezer section. You think Gino's wouldn't make a frozen pizza that bakes in 10 minutes for people in a hurry?
Oh, Harry, be tender.
Of course it'll be tender. I'm gonna put it in the oven right now.
I hope you do, Harry. It's getting pretty cold against my back.
All right, we are back with Ray Cooper. 3 wins under his belt. Congratulations on winning your 3rd win. 2 more wins, and
Jason, actually, just a quick update. That's actually only his 2nd win. He won all. He won all that money because last time he became the interim champion and won the jackpot. So that's why his total is so high.
Okay, because I had 2 wins under his belt. Okay, so all right, so the next game that he'd be going against Scott would be his 3rd win. All right, I got it. Thank you very much for the clarification, Judge. So you have 2 wins, but you have $188,030. That's all yours. And now we're going to get you to spin for prizes, and let's see if you can win up to over $100,000 with a big Joker's jackpot. So let's go ahead and spin for prizes here. Bring down the board. Good luck. Okay. In the first part of this bonus game, Ray, you're going to spin your prizes. If you happen to get a Joker in any of the windows, you'll add $10,000 to your prize package and get an extra spin. So let's see what happens on your first spin. Good luck.
All right, let's spin them.
Okay, Joker, a grand piano and a grandfather clock. So we've added $10,000 to your prize package. That earns you a bonus spin because of the Joker. So far you're at $22,261. Go ahead for your second spin and see what you get this time.
All right, let's spin them.
Joker, living room group and a queen-size brass bed. Now you're up to $40,664, and you've earned the opportunity. What window do you pick? 1, 2, or 3?
Okay, since I'm going for championship number 2 this week in basketball, I'm going to go with number 2.
Right, he picks window number 2, and he's going to be playing for a Chevy Malibu or $22,985. Your total is $63,649. That's your prize package. As you try to win that prize package by facing the devil. Here we go. Hey. All right, Ray, as you can see, the Joker's jackpot is back down to its base of $50,000 because you won it the last time that we played here. Your goal is $10,000, and for every Joker you get in any of the spins, we'll add $1,000 to that Joker's bonus. If you can spin Joker, 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 like you did the last time, we'll give you this time $50,000 plus everything. You ready?
I'm ready to make Lucy go into debt. Let's go.
All right, good luck. Your first spin.
All right, let's spin them.
Okay, 250 and 2,000. All right. 2250. You need 73. Let's see. Yeah, 7750 here.
Keep going.
We'll go on. All right. Risking 2250.
Let's spin them.
This time he gets 1,000. Joker and 250 more. 3,500 with 6,500 away, and with $2,000 for Joker's bonus. What are you doing?
Keep going and let's spin them.
All right, risking 3,500 this time. 750. 750. Afraid.
You know, I don't care how much Lucy scowls. I'm still gonna eventually make Lucy go into debt.
Many have tried, all will fail.
Hey, you still get $2,000 because of the Joker's bonus there, so all is not lost. We add that to your prior winnings for a grand total of $190,030. Congratulations!
Thank you.
All right. Okay, and you're going to be playing in your third game, which we can go right to, or we have to take a break. I think we have to take a break.
No, we can
We'll
go
do
right.
that.
We can go right to it.
Oh, okay. We're going to get you set up for your next game, which is coming up right now. And so, Brandon Scruggs, tell us who's our next player, please.
Our next contestant up here on the Joker's Wild comes to us from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is a cafe worker whose interest includes Pokemon and writing. Please meet Mark Leota.
Hi. Mark Leota, welcome back to the Joker's Wild. It's nice to have you back on this show. And also, too, a man who knows his tier master as well. From Wipe Those Tears, and also the host of Lingo too, right?
Yep.
Yep. And we just heard backstage that you got a new job, and so how's that been doing? I know you've been still early in the new job, but
it was the first day today, but a pretty good first day.
Oh, great! And you also host Lingo. You're also a tier master. Mario Freak. I mean, what else do we not know about you?
I think we've pretty much covered all the basics at this point.
All right, and you've been the champion once in a while. I think you were a champion on this program, and also
I believe I was a champion on here before. Now I'd like to try and get that title back if possible.
Well, you're up against a tough opponent, and Ray Weaver, who's going for win number 3. So, Mark and Ray, good luck to both of you. Let's show the categories for this game of the Joker's Wild. Animal, Back to the Future, Board Games, Ghostbusters, Mystic Television, and Toys and Games. All right, Mark, you're the challenger. Go ahead and give us a pull of the wheel. Good luck.
All right. I swear if a triple Joker comes up on the first spin. Anyways, let's go.
Board Game, Joker, and Ghostbusters.
Okay, probably wishful thinking on my part. Board games, please.
Board games for $1,000. Your question. All right. Which Sweet as Sugar racing board game features a sugary stop at Gumdrop Mountain?
Oh, I think I remember playing this as a kid. Is that Candyland?
You're right for your first $1,000. Good job. Good job. That's again. Okay, Ray, he's already got 1,000 on the board there. Let's see what you can do.
All right, let's get some Jokers.
Animals, Joker, and Back to the Future.
Let's go animals for 1,000, please.
Okay, your question. What do you feed ducks?
You don't feed ducks.
Well, Judge? No, that's incorrect. We actually have there is actually something you can feed them according to that question. So we actually go to Mark on this one. Do you know what do you feed ducks?
Do you feed them any bread by any chance?
That's what we're looking for, and you got your second $1,000 to go to $2,000. Well, I had to get a ruling on that just to make sure that there was some valid something that you would feed to a duck. So that's why I asked the judge.
I mean, some places they have signs saying like that you can't feed like this animal or whatever, but.
All right, Mark, it's your turn. You're up 2,000 there. Let's see what you can do in your next spin.
All right, and go.
Ghostbusters, Toys and Games, and a pair.
All right, toys and games, please.
Toys and Games. Your question here. Chloe, Jade, and Sasha were dolls from which collection?
Cabbage Patch Dolls?
That is not right. I'm sorry. Ray, you can steal $500 if you know.
Garbage Pail Kids?
Oh, good guess, though. We're looking for the Brats. The Brats.
Oh.
B-R-A-T-Z, Brat Dolls. Yeah,
I was never into that.
Yeah, that's a very early, like 90s almost there.
Yeah, that's more of a girls thing, honestly, the Bratz dolls. That's why I was never into that. Oh, well.
Okay. All right, Ray, you're up with your spin.
All right, let's get some Jokers, please.
Animals, Toys and Games and Classic TV.
Let's go with classic TV for 500.
Okay. Corey Matthews is the lead character in which U.S. sitcom?
Boy Meets World.
You got your first $500. Yes. Good. All
I
right.
believe they had a Disney Channel sequel to that not too long ago, did they not?
Yeah, Girl Meets World.
Yeah, which wasn't too bad. I mean, they had some of the same cast from the original, so.
All right, Mark. Let's
All right,
get
anyways, let's go. Let's go.
Classic TV, Joker, and board games.
All right, well, Ray, since Classic TV seemed to work for you on that last question, let's see how well I do with it.
All right, Classic TV for 1,000. Your question. Mark, which series ran for 11 seasons and featured a dysfunctional family from Chicago?
Ooh, from Chicago. Oh, shoot. Family Matters?
No, that's incorrect. Ray, you can pick up $1,000 if you know.
Ooh. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Family Matters was in Chicago, Mark, but we're actually looking for Married with Children.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, right city, wrong show. Oh, well.
Okay, we go back to you, Ray, with your spin, trailing by 15.
All right, let's get some jokers.
Toys and Games, Animals, and the Joker.
Let's go animals for 1,000.
Animals for 1,000. Your question here. Felis catus sounds fancy, but what animal is it?
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
Sure. Felis catus sounds fancy, but what animal is it?
A cat?
That is right, and you go to $1,500. Yes. We're cutting that lead down to 500. We go now to you, Mark. Let's see if you can capitalize on staying the lead there. Your spin.
All right, Ray, you're making me feel a little nervous right now, but anyways, let's spit.
Joker, Animals, and the Triple. There you go.
Almost. All right. All right, I got to try and get some distance here between my score and Ray's. Animals, please.
Okay, Animals. This will take you to $4,000 and increase your lead to 2,500. Your question, Mark. What percentage of a whale is its tail?
Is it like probably not very high? Maybe about 5%.
No, that's not right. 5% is incorrect. Ray, you can steal $2,000 if you know. We're actually looking for the fraction. So Mark, I'm gonna let you answer that in fraction term. I'll give you another chance on it. I'm sorry.
Oh, in fraction. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I thought you were looking for the percentage there. All right.
I was, but then the answer is in a fractional term. So actually, we should rephrase that and give you a chance to answer it in a fraction. So, what fraction of a whale is its tail?
All right. I'm gonna say 1/10.
No, that's wrong. All right, Ray. Now, what percentage? So, what fraction of a whale is its tail, Ray?
I want to take a wild guess and say 1/4.
Ooh, you were actually closer, but that's incorrect too. It's actually 1/3. 1/3.
Oh, 1/3. Okay.
It was really
much
close.
higher than I thought.
Much higher, exactly. All right, Ray. You're trailed by $500. Let's see if you can get the lead here with your spin.
All right, come on, jokers.
Joker, Animals, and Classic TV.
Let's go to classic TV for 1,000.
All right, this will put you to $2,500 and take the lead. Your question. Bailey, Charlie, Julia, and Claudia were the Salinger family in which 90s TV series?
Step by Step.
No, that's incorrect. Mark, to steal 1,000 and go to 3,000. Do you know the series in the 90s?
I honestly don't think I've heard of that family. Okay. Yeah, I've got nothing on that one. I'm sorry.
All right, time's up on it. It was Party of Five.
Party 5. Yeah, I never saw that series.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and take a break and be back with more of the Joker's Wild right after this.
Hey, Jerry, what's the story?
You want a party, you want to dance, you want a great night out, come on down to Jerry's Disco.
But Jerry, what's the story?
Unbelievable lights, unbelievable sound, giant dance floor, really big drinks and a dime. Talk about atmosphere, in other words. See for yourself. The party starts every night at 9, and I'll be here waiting for you.
That's the story, Jerry.
That's the story.
Every day's a sale day at Mays.
It's an Election Day sales extravaganza at Mays. Ladies save on a wide selection of sensational sportswear, dresses, maternity fashions, uniforms. Save on color TVs, TV stands, complete stereo systems, and small electric appliances. Save on triple width draw drapes, fashionable quilted bedspreads, and slipcovers. All at Mays, your family store in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Jamaica, and Glen Oaks.
Every day's a sale day at Mays.
Some of our party contestants here on the Joker's Wild will receive a supply of Lollipups dog biscuits. The pet treats dogs and cats love. Feed your dog Lollipups. From Gallery of Homes, a book on home improvements. Gallery Home Brokers. If you're selling or buying a home, you'll find they do their homework at Gallery of Homes. A 5-pound Wrath honey glazed ham looks still good on the outside as it tastes on the inside from Wrath. And a member of our studio audience will receive a gift certificate toward the purchase of any item listed in the world-famous Spiegel catalog. Spiegel, with over 50,000 quality items offering value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609. And now, more of the Joker's Wild with Jason DeCanny.
Okay, thank you, Brandon Scruggs. We are back. A close game here between Ray and Mark. The challenger actually has the lead by $500. And Mark, it's your spin, so take us into your next spin here. Good luck.
All right, come on. Let's get a triple joker so I can end this right now. Come on, let's go.
Board games, Back to the Future, and Animals. Singleton.
All right, board games it is.
All right, board games. Your question here is, which strategic board game has you plotting and firing torpedoes at your opponent's sneaky warships?
Battleship?
That's right, and you go to 2,500. Yes. Hey, Ray, trailing by 1,000. Let's see if you can catch up to him or take the lead on this spin, on this next
All right. Come on, Jokers.
Animals, Toys and Games, and a pair.
Toys and games for 1,000.
All right, let's see if you can get this one here. All right. What is the name of the main character in the Tomb Raider video games?
Lara Croft.
That is right. You go to 2,500 and you tie it up. Nicely done. Okay, we have a tie game, and back to you, Mark.
All right, let's spin.
Toys and Games, Joker, and Animals. Ooh.
Toys and games, please.
Okay, your question here. What kind of animal is the video game character Donkey Kong?
Okay. I should probably know this. He's a monkey?
No.
More specific.
Specific. Yeah, thank you, Judge.
Oh, more specific.
More specific than a monkey.
Okay, gorilla, ape.
Gorilla it is, and you got it for $1,000. Yes.
Okay.
Make sure you got it. Thank you just for the clarification. Yep, you got the $1,000 lead, 3,500 to 2,500. Ray, it's your spin.
Come on, Jokers.
Joker, Back to the Future, and Animals. Ooh.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's go Back to the Future.
You're going to pick Back to the Future and get a question on this one. First
That
time
camera was just like, when am I going to get picked?
Yep, your question here, Ray. What type of car does Marty use to travel through time?
Now this one I do know, a DeLorean.
You're right, and you tie it up at 3,500 apiece. Yeah. Hey, so those were the kind of the questions you might be seeing if you this category in the future. In the future, there you go.
All right, Jason, that is probably a better pun than I could have ever come up with.
I know, right? I was setting myself up for that one. Yep.
Anyways, spin it.
Classic TV, board games, and Back to the Future.
All right. Let's go into board games again, please.
All right, board games, $500 there, and your question. All right, let's see what we have. Which ancient game, rumored to be the OG of board games, has been around since, well, forever?
Okay. Would that be Monopoly?
No, that's incorrect. Ray, you can steal $500 if you know the game that's been around, well, since forever.
I have a guess, but I'm not completely sure. Is it Parcheesi?
That was close, but no. We're looking for backgammon.
Oh, backgammon. Okay.
Parcheesi was around for a long time, indeed. Yes, but not as long as
Monopoly's been around for a while too.
That's true. Yep. All right, Ray, it's your spin.
Come on, Jokers.
Back to the Future and board games.
Let me do board games.
Okay,
for
$500 there, and let's see what you have. In which inquisitive board game do you ask your opponent questions to unveil their mysterious character's secret identity?
Guess who?
You got it, and you go to $4,000. Yes. All right, inching closer to the goal here. It's a $500 separation. Mark, it's your spin. Let's see if you can capitalize on it.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Ghostbusters, classic TV, and toys and games.
Oh boy, a lot of cheapskates here. Toys and games, please.
Toys and games. Your question is: what are the popular toys known as Weebles said to not do?
Weebles? Oh my god, I've never heard of that. They don't bounce?
No, that's incorrect. Ray, do you know for $500 what do Weebles not do?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say wobble.
Judge? No, I'm sorry, Ray. That's incorrect. They're looking for fall down. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. And that's what falling down is what they don't fall down. They don't do that. All right. No harm done there. It's still a $500 lead for the champ, and it's your spin, Ray.
Okay, come on. Let's get some jokers.
Board games, Joker, and Ghostbusters. Ooh.
Let's go board games for 1,000.
You get this right, another $5,000, and you will have your third win and play against Lucy. Let's see what happens. Your question. Which classic board game has you climbing ladders to victory and sliding down snakes into shenanigans?
Chutes and ladders.
You are the new champion again with $5,000. Nicely done. Picks up another $5,000 there, and he's up to $195,030. Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. And by the old clock on the wall, we are going to have to stop for today because we're out of time. So we will pick up with your bonus round, Ray, the next program for a chance at $55,000. But in the meantime, we have to say goodbye to Mark. Mark, you played a great game. Got a $3,500 from us. That's pretty good. Plus, we'll give you an additional great consolation prize of a maid service for a year. How about that? There you go. Maid will come in and give you great cleanings for once a month and keep your apartment in tip-top condition. Hope you enjoy that. And, of course, you'll be eligible in 2 weeks to play again on the Joker's Wild. Thanks again, Mark, for playing. And
All right, note to self. Quick starts do not always mean a victory, but good game nonetheless, Ray.
Thank you. Same here.
Yep. And as if always, we're always looking for contestants here on the Joker's Wild. And if you'd like to be a contestant, here's Brandon Scruggs to tell you how to become one.
If you'd like to join in on all the fun here at Jay's All TV and Sports channel, there's 2 ways you could do it. First, you can message Jason DeCanio directly either on Facebook or Discord, and he'll get back with you as soon as he can. Secondly, you can leave a comment in the comment section below this video, and we'll reach out to you and get you the information you need so you could be the next big winner right here at Jay's All TV and Sports. Now, back to you in the studio.
Okay, thank you, Brandon Scruggs. So, Ray, we'll see you next week as you try to get that jackpot, hopefully, of $55,000 and try to defeat Lucy, win some big prizes. We'll see you all next week on the Joker's Wild. For Brandon Scruggs, and I'm Jason DeCanio. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for the Joker's Wild, a JTV presentation in association with MVG Productions.